What's up, guys? I hope this video is not too dark. I try to do it in the brightest room in my apartment, but the light looks pretty good here. I think you get the point and you can see and hopefully hear what I'm saying. I got the fan blowing on me, so you might hear the fan. But yeah, so I'm gonna do this video. I'm gonna warn you guys. I'm gonna give you a fair warning. This video might be a little long, but my mom brought me a few boxes and giant Tupperwares filled with things that I've had stored away in her attic and her basement of her house in Staten Island. And she brought me some of my boxes, so I'm about to unbox one of them. Not all of them, one at a time, because I still gotta put together and clean and find places for all these things and see what I'm gonna keep and what I'm not gonna keep. But it might be a long video, so I'm warning you. I have a lot of stuff. You guys know that I'm a huge toy collector, vintage toys, whatever. Now these boxes have been put away for over 20 something years, almost 30 years. A lot of the stuff from the 80s. You guys know I collect a lot of toys and action figures. But these are things that were from my childhood. So I'm going to get to the point and start unboxing this. Now, this one is a giant Tupperware. Ugh, it's heavy of things. I don't know what to expect. I got a mixture of all kinds of stuff. I'm pretty sure it's mostly toys, because that was where my heart lies, and it's what I collect. But here we go. You can tell it looked like it was buried underground. It's all beat up and dirty looking, but the Tupperware is not the important part. It's what's inside. Alright, so as I'm looking in, I see a whole bunch of shit in here. And I see a bunch of boxes inside. Each box contains something different. So I think I'm going to save the boxes for last, because I know what's in it. And I'm going to pull out what's lying inside. And I already see that I'm excited because there's certain things here that I've been looking forward to adding to my collection from back in the days, mixing with the collection I have now. Some stuff I've been wanting for years and I can't believe they're still here. Maybe they're not all intact, but I'm excited. And some things might be a little embarrassing because I'm looking, but it is what it is. But I have no shame, so let's get ready. Now, I'm going to show you my pride and joy. The first thing I'm seeing, and I got to pull them out. This is what I've been waiting for the longest. Now, today most of my toys are still in boxes and wrapped up because I'm trying to take care of them. But most of these things are loose figures out of the package. You know, I actually used to play with them as a kid. But I'm going to clean them up, shine them up, try to put them together. Those that are broken and put apart, I'm going to try to glue and fix. The rest I might have to just get rid of. But can't wait to have these on my shelves. First, let's start off with the King of Kings. Let's start off with one of my favorite cartoons from the 80s, Thundercats. And look who I found. Lion-O. Now let's see if this still works. His action punch. So I have Lion-O, and of course you can't have Lion-O without his Sword of Omens. Look at that, still good condition. The paint job still intact, a little messy. He's a little grimy. I gotta clean him. I mean, they've only been stored away for like 30 years. But look at this. Who out there had these? Who had Thundercats? Well, they have a new line of Thundercats out, but they're too expensive. And the Four Horsemen created some new 2017 versions, but they're expensive. They're like $40 a figure, and it's a waiting list, and there's only a few that are made, and it's collector's items. It's not for kids, so in due time I'll get the newer ones. But this is Lion-O. Alright, I'm just gonna put everything on the side and deal with it later. Now you can't have Lionel without his nemesis, Mum-Ra. Okay, I don't know where is his headpiece. I don't know if it's in the box, but this is Mum-Ra without his headpiece. But I have Mum-Ra, the Ever Living. A lot of you call me Mum-Ra because you say I'm old, but whatever. But here's Mum-Ra. We have Tigra. I'm surprised it's still works. They feel so sticky though. Like they've been boxed up for so many years. I guess nothing good baby wipes can't fix and clean. But look at Tigra. Even as a kid, I took very good care of my figures. I may not have all the vehicles and weapons intact, but I try to take care of them because I always valued my toys. But I have Tigra. Panthro. Look at Panthro. Maybe Baby Wipes and Windex. Oh, I really hope I have their weapons. That would be cool. But if I remember correctly, I think I used to store all the weapons in one box. So that's going to be a whole different project on its own. And remember, I'm only unboxing one box. So there's a lot to go. So this is only going to be one of probably tons of videos. But other boxes are just comic books. And I'm not going to torture you guys with comic books. Here's Slide, one of the evil mutants. Down with Mum-Ra's crew. I'm surprised these things still move. Cool, right? Slide. Oh, I can't wait to have these displayed. See, I think I have more Thundercats here. Okay, I have Jackoman. God, these things feel sticky. Next, we have Monkeyin. I'm supposed to have a helmet, but it's probably somewhere in there. He was one of my favorite mutants in the cartoon with whatever he used to say. I know I'm corny. But his back piece broke off, so I can't swing his arm. Like I said, they're not all intact, but pretty good condition. So we have Monkeyin. I think this guy's name is Tusker Warrior. He's beat up. He's pretty dirty. I gotta give him a good shining. But Tusker Warrior. I'm trying to do it by groups. So I'm trying to do all the Thundercats first. Vulture Man. Unfortunately, I don't have Cheetara, who was my favorite one, and that's because at that time my mom didn't believe in buying girl action figures for boys. Little did she know. Hello. But Cheetara was my favorite, and I never got her in my collection, or Wally Kit, but I did get Jackoman. I mean, this is Vulture Man. Let's see. Okay, so I found a Transformer. I don't know his name. I don't know who he is. But I think he's one of the Dinobots. And he transforms into a bird. Or pterodactyl or whatever. But I don't think I remember how to transform him. So that's going to be a whole project on itself. But apparently he turns into some kind of hawk or bird or Dinobot. I don't know what he is, but vintage Transformer. He looked nice on my display case. Cool, right? Alright. Now, I don't know who these guys are. I think the name of the cartoon at the time was Commandos. But I only have two, and I don't remember the name. I think one of the names was Specs, and I think it's the bad guy. I think it's Sparks and Specs. But Commandos, I don't know if any of you guys recognize these from the 80s, but if I remember correctly, they came with a whole bunch of weapons. Machine guns and knives and vehicles, but I think I only had two, and my brother had like the rest of them. But pretty cool looking figures. The colors, I love the colors and the detail. So it's command. I think this is Sparks and I think this is Specs. I don't remember correctly. I tried to remember as many as I could, but I don't remember. So we did Thundercats. I found a Transformer, the Commandos. Okay. Oh. Now, I told you my mom didn't believe in getting us female action figures, so I stole this one from my sister. She's not in the best condition. She's actually missing one of her hands because I don't know who bit it off. Her paint job's a little messed up, but my favorite of all time, He-Man and the Masters of the Universe, Evelyn. Who remembers Evelyn? I mean, her hand's a little halfway bitten off, but I have Evelyn. I have a female from back in the days. Yep, I still have a girl toy. Look, Mom, I got a girl toy. Haha. But yeah, I had to actually steal this from my sister's batch. And unfortunately, I don't have a lot of the vintage He-Man figures because my mom threw them away, but she thought we had too many toys. That's my favorite of all time, but I have my whole new collection, and I got a few vintage ones I got online and in the stores that I found from collectors. So here's the original Evelyn figure. Beautiful figure. I see, I think a couple of more. From She-Ra, I have Hordak. He's missing his shirt. I don't know what happened to his shirt, but I have Hordak. Pretty good condition. I don't know if I have the weapons or the shirt or the cape or whatever, but this is Hordak, She-Ra's arch enemy. So, and this one is Dragstore, also from the She-Ra line. She-Ra had a lot of male figures in her line. I don't know if y'all recall that, but remember He-Man and She-Ra were both different worlds, but same universe, I guess. So this is Dragstore, who actually you put on his stomach and he rides because he has a wheel here. So this is Dragstore, and I remember his name because I have the new Dragstore figure from like 2002. So, oh. Okay, gay boys, don't laugh at this name, but this is his actual name. Fisto. Yup, He-Man had a figure named Fisto. And Fisto uses his fist. Not in the way that you guys want or the way you guys wish, but this is Fisto, and he uses his fist to break through anything. So, vintage Fisto figure. I actually have the 2002 version of him. Updated, really nice figure. They're on my wall, so that'll be a whole different show on its own. Since I'm going vintage, I decided to wear my Ninja Turtle hats, something from the 80s. So we have Fisto. Any more Masters of the Universe in this box? Remember, this box is a random box. I have a bunch of boxes, so this is the first box I'm unboxing, so a lot of the figures are random. Now, if I'm correct, this is Warlord. Also, I don't know what it is with all these naked figures, but he's missing his shirt and his cape and his wings on his ears. But Warlord was from, I think he was a Marvel comic character. Or DC. No, I think it was DC. I think I seen him on an episode of Justice League. I don't know what I did with their clothes. I don't know why they're all naked, but Warlord. Legs are very loose. I know YouTube has videos out where you can learn how to fix these vintage toys, and that's going to be my goal. I really hope I find all the accessories because I would like to put them back together. Yeah, I remember he had nice accessories. Oh, here's a cartoon from the 80s that you might not remember, but I do. If you remember this cartoon, say yes, I remember. On the comments, say yes, I remember this cartoon. Captain Bucky O'Hare. Now, these figures were cool. I liked it. It was like an animal-themed based cartoon that were in space, and they were all like different powers and villains or whatever. And this is Captain Bucky O'Hare, the leader. Cool, right? They're so sticky, though. I gotta clean these things. I mean, they only been stored away for like 30 years. Also, I don't remember all the characters' names from Bucky O'Hare. I will have to go on YouTube and watch the old videos. and relearn their names. But these are some of the figures from Captain Bucky O'Hare. This gorilla, I think he was a good guy. Then there was a boy from Earth. For some reason, was dressed in a monkey suit, who was Bucky O'Hare's friend. And he was an Earthling, but I think he used to disguise as an animal, so nobody knew he was a human. If I remember the storyline correctly. But who remembers Bucky O'Hare? Who remembers this cartoon? Anyway, he's another character. He's a duck with 4 arms. Cool character. I like this character. This character's dope. I mean, the eye patch going on, the headphones. See, he had beats before beats were even in style. It's cool, right? Don't know this guy's name, but he was a dog from Captain Bucky O'Hare. This cartoon had really cool action figures. It kind of reminded me of Ninja Turtles, but Ninja Turtles was an animal of their own, but this cartoon was dope. I think that's some of the Bucky O'Hare characters I can't find anymore. Alright, now this is exciting. It's all in pieces, but I'm going to have to try to put it together as quick as possible. If I remember how to put it together. For some reason, this piece is missing, and I can't find the main head. So the head might be in another box or one of these smaller boxes, but Voltron, the main lion's head, I don't know where's Voltron's head, but I have all the other lions intact, and comes apart and the lions form into the 5 lions. So Voltron was cool. Now, if this was intact and I had all the pieces, do you know how much this would be worth with a good cleaning? Even though in a package it's worth more. I really hope I find the head. I mean, what's Voltron without the head? And knowing me, I won't save anything if it's broken like this, so the head's got to be somewhere. But I got the Lion Force, the mouth's open, and I remember he came with a ton of weapons and his Voltron sword. But I have Voltron. This shit is so heavy. He's made out of die-cast metal. The lions come apart, they form into other lions, and yeah. So there goes Voltron. Alright, so now this is where things might get a little embarrassing. Don't ask me what I was trying to do or what I was thinking. But I actually got this. I stole it from my sister. Because unlike me, my brothers and sisters really didn't care for their toy. And at that time, video games were coming into play, so I used to grab up whatever I could. And Jem and the Holograms. Jem was a big cartoon in the 80s, like, for girls, but boys loved it too. A lot of boys secretly loved Jem. So I took the bad guy, Pizzazz. I guess my sister had all her dolls naked, so I created outfits. Don't ask me what I was thinking, but here's Pizzazz. And look at this outfit I made her. What was I thinking? I don't know. I'm a mess. But I was going through a Club Kid phase back then. Back in the Limelight days. And I guess I was getting creative with the outfits. And Anthony Riley, I was not going to do this show naked. So here's Pizzazz. And don't ask me why, but I just found this random Barbie doll. And also I made an outfit for her. Never had interest in becoming a fashion designer, but I made this outfit for this Barbie doll. Michael Garcia, you have Cheetara, the original one? Is it the original Cheetara from the 80s, from the collection I showed earlier? Because if you have her, I definitely would get her from you. And you tell me how much I'll pay for it. It'll make my collection complete. But anyways, look at this hot mess Barbie and the outfit I created for her. Okay, I'm not gonna leave this one up too long. I don't know what I was thinking, but yeah, enough of that one. So I remember back then they had came out with a Ken doll that was supposed to portray the GLBT gay community Ken doll version, and they came out with this for, I guess, gay rights or whatever. This was back in the 80s, and I had, or the early 90s, and I had to get it. And this is the gay Ken doll. He's got earrings. He's got highlights in his hair. The vest. I guess they think all us gays dress. But then again, the gays do dress like this with these kind of fucking mesh shirts and this leather MC purple. He had the gay logo and some Barbie trinkets, the black slacks and the shoes. So this is the gay Ken doll. I love the fact that he's got earrings. Look at that. So yeah, I even forgot that I have Barbie dolls, but I guess I collected everything. Alright, what's in these boxes? Oh wow. Okay, so I found this old white, baby white box and I opened it. Now, if you collected G.I. Joe back in the days, you know that we always, on the back of the packaging, you could cut out the points to send out for secret Cobra Commanders with the hood, or vehicle points, or selected figures. But you also had their cards that you can cut out the back, and you got their ID cards and the information and all that. Look at this stack of fucking cards. This is how many G.I. Joes I own, and I probably own more than this. These are all their file cards. And I have it in alphabetical order because that's just how much time I had on my hands. All the G.I. Joe file cards. Who remembers this? This is a throwback. And I remember I used to try to collect as many points as possible just to send out for those exclusive figures. Okay. So I guess everything is not toys in here. What is this? Oh, wow. Records. I have a whole bunch of records. Now you knew I was gay. Madonna Vogue. Yes, I got the Madonna Vogue album. Wow. Little dusty. Not that I have a record player, but nostalgia, baby, nostalgia. I mean, look at all these albums I have. Oh my god, Mick Mac. Who didn't have Mick Mac records? Wow. I had a lot of fucking shit. Alright, put that aside. Alright, what's this? Oh. I remember meeting him, and I guess he gave me this picture of himself. Special Ed, the rapper. Now you know this is old school. He used to sing, I got it made, I got it made. Got it made. I can't remember the rest of the words. But Special Ed. You know, it's funny, I'm doing this video and I think somebody's listening to me outside my apartment because it sounds quiet. Well, I think I have a fan because somebody's like literally in front of my door. I've been hearing them for the past few minutes. Oh, wow. Look at this. Wow. Too bad it wasn't covered. It's in very poor condition, but it's a photo of my father. Wow, this is a throwback. Wasn't expecting this. Wow. I look just like him. My dad was a boppy. He still is. My daddy was a daddy. Wow. Too bad I can't clean it. It'll mess up the picture, but I can probably get a nice new frame for it. This caught me off guard. I remember this photo. That's crazy. Alright, so what is all this? Got some comics in here. Transformers. #1. It's not in the best condition though. I was stupid. I should have put it in plastic, but it's Transformers #1. Alright, I'm not gonna go through all these comic books because that's gonna get a little boring. But oh my god, if you went to Harvey Milk High School or you dealt with anything gay oriented in the late 80s, early 90s, or Hedrick Martin Institute, the Peers, whatever, they used to give out these comic books back then. And I remember Harvey Milk High School, the gay high school. I remember when it was on the pier before I moved to Astor Place. But remember these? Tales of the Closet? Wow. Gay comic books. It was all these comic books, Tales of the Closet series. I collected all of them. That's crazy. More comic books. Yeah. What's this? Ooh, Heavy Metal comics. Remember Heavy Metal? I think my aunt gave me these. Oh, when I used to take photography, you can't see this, it's too small, but when I took up photography, this was me back in the days on the pier. This was probably like 1990, perhaps. So that's that. More artwork that I did and that kind of stuff. Yeah. Something I drew, trying to copy off of that, that famous girl sitting on a thing that you see on trucks. Kind of did my version. Wow, Spin magazine with Courtney Love on the cover. Alright, so I have 3 boxes here. Oh, remember earlier when I was showing you the figures and I said I hope I have their weapons and their parts or whatever? I found a box. And inside the box, I don't want to drop everything, but it's all weapons and parts and whatever. So hopefully I'll find Voltron's head. I really hope so. Mostly G.I. I think these are all G.I. Joe weapons because they all look like G.I. Joe weapons. What's this? Oh, there's a heavy little box. Alright, so look at the box. Lugs. Do they even still sell Lug shoes? I remember I had Lugs. Who remembers Lugs? It's an old shoe box. Wow. I found Mum Ra's dog. Marmot. Mama, aka Ravage, from Ross Dog. Care Bears. And these are throwbacks. Right, these I'm gonna throw. Yeah, I'm gonna mix them all up. Over here. Some old vintage power stuff. I think these are McDonald's toys. These are the Power Rangers. Trini and Billy. Kimberly. So I have powers. I don't think I have all of them though, but I got these. Somebody is sending me a message on doing my video, and I'm trying not to. I hope it's not showing up on my video. I don't know how that works, but sending that video. Wait till I'm done my video. I don't have time to be checking my messages. Oh, a tiny Voltron lion. Cool. Blue lion. God, these things are so sticky. I got a lot of cleaning to do. Cool, right? A miniature Voltron lion. There's just a bunch of random stuff here. I don't know if I want to show all of them, but I just found Batgirl. Oh, Wally Cat from Thundercats. Well, like I said earlier, I don't have Wally, Kit, and Chitara because they didn't want to buy me girl toys, but it's Wally Cat. He was pretty much just one big piece. He didn't move. Oh, Egon, right? From the Ghostbusters. Cool. Oh, more Power Rangers. Okay, I think this is from Chris Star. He was one of the sidekicks of the Chris Star cartoon. I have the figures, but I don't think they're in this box because I don't see any more big figures. Oh wow, these are cute. Gremlins, Gizmo and Stripe. They're so sticky. What the hell? Were they covered in honey all these years? But Gizmo and Stripe. New movie coming out soon. Looking forward to that. And I also found a big gremlin. Maybe I should do a little cartoon. Hey, how you doing, robot? You know, my nephew always watches those silly videos on YouTube of grown men playing with the toys, and he finds them so entertaining. And they got so many hits and likes, and maybe I should do a little video, right? Just kidding. I'm not that geeky. Oh, okay. So I have a couple of Star Wars figures here. Boba Fett, they're also loose, and their paint jobs are a little messy. Greedo and Boba Fett. Oh wow, remember this cartoon? The Gummy Bears? This was one of my favorite Disney cartoons, Gummy Bears. I used to like it. That's before Gargoyles came along. We had Gummy Bears. Do I have more in here? Well, I have Uncle Scrooge from DuckTales. I have Chip and Dale, or whichever, Dale or Chip. Well, another Star Wars figure, Stormtrooper. Okay, some more DuckTales, Daisy Duck, Webby Gale, Huey, Dewey, Louie, whichever one this one is. Now you could tell this is a box from the 80s because you got the Muppet Babies in here and Looney Tunes. Look at this. Oh, look at this one. It's a Looney Tunes Petunia Pig. I think this was a McDonald's toys as Wonder Woman. Look at that. Wonder Woman Petunia Pig. Now you know I'm going to put this somewhere special after I clean her up. That's really cool. Just random stuff in here. Mr. Potato Head, Baby Potato Head. Now, I know you guys won't remember this cartoon. He's all broken and beat up. He's missing an arm. But you remember Crystar? Do you remember Crystar? You remember these figures? Made out of crystal? All of them? Missing an arm, beat up. They were really cool figures, but they've made so cheaply. It would be great to have these in boxes still in mint condition. Because these were actually nice figures back then. Like Bionic 6. Bionic 6 were beautiful figures, but they were just the die-cast metal appeal. Another Transformer, Ravage, that he would transform into the video cassette for Soundwave. Soundwave got it in the boombox. And he would turn it into a tape. Wow, tapes. Remember tapes? Making a mixtape back in the days? Of all your favorite songs, you have to fast forward and pause. And if the fucking string comes out, it's a mess, it's ruined. You try to put it back in and fix it. It was a hot mess. Thank God we don't deal with these things anymore. But this Transformer was cool. It was Ravage for the Transformers. Soundwave's pet. Look at that. Nice figure. Really nice. The rest is just random stuff, so I think I'm done with this box. Very sticky. Everything's so sticky. Hey, look at Alf. So that's that. And I think my adventure is about to come to an end because I showed you all the really cool stuff in the beginning and all the little randoms in the end. Then things that caught me off guard that I found in here. But look at this box here. It's a whole bunch of broken G.I. Joes. I have all their body parts in here. I just need to put them together because remember G.I. Joes used to break apart. But these are all my broken Joes. I have another box with all the fixed Joes. But YouTube has a video now on how to fix these vintage G.I. Joes, so I can put them together and that's that. I know I'm getting a little carried away, right? I'm such a fucking geek. And I think I'm done. Right? Oh. Who didn't have these belt buckles back in the days? Look at this vintage belt buckle. It was brass. It's all dingy now and dull. Yes, this is my government name, people. What'd you say? I'm kind of creepy? Oh well. I think of all my favorite things I found in here, I think my favorite things are definitely all my where did I put them? We're definitely like my Thundercat figures, the vintage Voltron figures. Gotta say the gay Ken doll. Hey girl, hey, ow. Do a dip, Ken. Bam. Bubblegum, 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 pow. Bubblegum, bubblegum, bump, shabam. She just dipped for your nerves. But my gay Ken doll. It's cute, right? And of course, the one that caught me off guard was this picture of my father. Yes. My dad. Old picture. It's all dirty and stuff. It gets markings all over the picture. So, that's that. That was the end of box number 1. So, it wasn't bad. I found some cool stuff. Everything has to be cleaned, dusted, shined up, wiped down. Everything was so fucking sticky, especially the action figures. But I don't have a record player, so all those old records I'm going to keep and just put them in storage as memorabilia, nostalgic stuff. The comic books, of course, I have so many boxes of comic books she brought me. I gotta find room for all this stuff, but these toys will be displayed in my room after they get a good wiping. I just wish they were still in packaging. So, from me, Lord of the Thundercats, my gay Ken doll, we say thank you. Oh, and we gotta close the show with my fashion. That's right. With the outfits I made these dolls when I was what was I thinking? What did I make them? What is she wearing? What are you wearing, girl? Oh wait, hold up. These bitches think they cute with the outfits. Read them, girl. Honey, you look fierce. Bubblegum, pow. Those bitches. So anyways, I'm done. And that's the end of my fantastic voyage from the past. I don't care who judges me. Y'all all probably like this motherfucker's a geek. But you know what? Despite everything I go through out there in my everyday life, I come home and this is what keeps me at peace, makes me happy. I could lay there for hours admiring my collection, and I enjoyed it. So I hope you guys enjoy these vintage toys. There were a lot of throwbacks in there, and you know, if you have kids, nephews, and nieces, spoil them. Teach them the value of things. You know, it's something you think is going to be valuable. Show them how to keep it in packaging. It's fun. It's a good hobby. Don't overdo it. Don't become a hoarder. Learn how to organize and put it and display things in a manner of where people could come and enjoy it. Take care of your stuff. Because you just never know. One of these things taken care of in the right packaging, mint condition, can probably buy you a house in the future. I mean, I don't collect for that reason. I collect because I just love it. I love animation. I love cartoons. I love action figures. I love toys. I like storylines. I love villains. I mean, the biggest thing in movies now are superhero movies. Where you think they came from. So appreciate it. Be a big kid. Don't be ashamed. Over and out. Thank you for watching my show. Whoever's leaving me this message, you're going to have to wait. I'm a live video, bitches. I love y'all. And I'll talk to y'all later. All right? Peace out.